At the age of 78, Rob Reiner finally discusses James Garner. Rob Reiner was born on March 6, 1947 in the Bronx, New York. He goes by Robert Reiner. Rob Reiner was born and raised in the entertainment industry. He is the son of Estelle Reiner, an actress, and Carl Reiner, a well-known comedian, writer, and director. He witnessed firsthand how to tell a story, time a joke, and work hard in the entertainment industry. His humorous, imaginative, and culturally sensitive family helped him develop the abilities that would eventually characterize his extensive and diverse body of work. When Reiner portrayed Michael Stivic, popularly known as Meathead, on the groundbreaking series All in the Family, 1971-1979, he first gained recognition as an actor. His character advocated for progressive ideas that frequently conflicted with Archie Bunker's conservative viewpoint during a period of significant cultural change in the United States. This role made Reiner famous and gave him the respect and confidence in the industry to follow his own ambitions as a writer and director. His performance on the show earned him multiple Emmys, solidifying his reputation as a comedian and dramatic actor. Reiner switched from being in front of the camera to behind it by the early 1980s. He would make a significant contribution to American cinema. This is Spinal Tap, 1984. His debut feature film as a director was a satirical mockumentary about a fictional rock band that became a cult favorite and is still regarded as one of the greatest comedies ever made. Following this, he produced a number of films that performed well at the box office and were praised by critics. Stephen King demonstrated his skill at crafting poignant, character-driven narratives in the 1986 film Stand By Me, which was adapted from one of his novellas. In contrast, The Princess Bride, 1987, blended comedy, romance, and magic in a way that has made it a beloved family film. The 1989 romantic comedy When Harry Met Sally was directed by Reiner, with its witty writing and standout performances, particularly the deli scene that has become a part of pop culture history. It revolutionized the genre. Reiner directed another Stephen King-based film, Misery, 1990, in the early 1990s. Kathy Bates' frightful performance earned her an Academy Award. One of the most well-known lines in film history is from his 1992 film A Few Good Men, a military trial drama. It includes the well-known "You Can't Handle the Truth" speech by Jack Nicholson. These films demonstrated Reiner's ability to work with a wide range of genres, including dramas, thrillers, comedies, and romances, all the while emphasizing compelling characters and compelling plots. Over the years, Reiner has appeared in numerous supporting roles in TV series and movies, showcasing his charm, wit, and fluid transition between dramatic and comedic parts. His acting resume resembles a chronology of contemporary Hollywood history. His first notable roles were in the dark comedy Throw Mama from the Train, 1987, in which he displayed his keen, unconventional sense of humor. He subsequently starred in Sleepless in Seattle, 1993, one of the most cherished romantic comedies of its era, in a memorable supporting role. In the 1994 film Bullets Over Broadway, directed by Woody Allen, Reiner demonstrated his comedic timing in a historical context. He was a member of a fantastic ensemble cast in the 1996 film The First Wives Club, which became a cultural landmark due to its astute examination of friendship, self-determination, and beginning anew. Reiner's acting choices by the late 1990s demonstrated his versatility once more. In the 1998 political comedy Primary Colors, which examined the intrigue and scandal in presidential campaigns, he played a perceptive and intelligent role. His subsequent film, EDTV, 1999, was a highly humorous early satire on reality TV. His regular roles on the popular sitcom New Girl, 2012-2018, gave him a new audience on television after many years. He added humor and warmth to the show as Jess's devoted but somewhat odd father. His incisive appearance in Martin Scorsese's thrilling 2013 film, The Wolf of Wall Street, which demonstrated that he could compete with a high-energy powerhouse cast, startled a lot of people. Reiner's most well-known role as the innocent but sincere fake documentary filmmaker Marty DeBurgi appears in his 1984 film This is Spinal Tap, which he directed and may have been his most well-known work. Reiner was able to embody great comedies in addition to writing them. His flawlessly subtle performance and deadpan delivery gained notoriety on their own. Following Spinal Tap, he continued to act in his own films. such as Alex and Emma, 2001, a romantic comedy that allowed him to combine his directing style with a personal touch on screen, and The Story of Us, 1999, a somber examination of love and marriage in which he played a significant role. A significant supporting role in Reiner's most recent film, the political drama Shock and Awe, 2017, demonstrated his enduring passion for truth, accountability, and journalism. This demonstrated that his directing and acting could have equal social significance. Reiner has portrayed serious and humorous characters, and it's admirable to see him at ease making fun of himself. He has appeared in movies and television series that parody his public persona, such as 30 Rock, 2010, a highly regarded comedy that was full of inside jokes, and Dickie Roberts, former child star, 2003, a satire of Hollywood. These incidents not only increased his fan base, but also demonstrated his self-awareness and sense of humor, demonstrating that he doesn't take fame too seriously. Even as he developed a remarkable career as a director, Rob Reiner's acting career demonstrates his love for the art of performance. Comedies, dramas, satires, and even social commentary are all part of his filmography. This makes him a popular and adored actor on both large and small screens, in addition to being a renowned director. 2 significant marriages have influenced Rob Reiner's personal life and had a significant effect on both his family and his career. In 1971, he first married Penny Marshall, a director and actor. At the time, they were both up-and-coming Hollywood celebrities. Marshall's first marriage to Michael Henry produced a daughter. She later rose to fame as the director of popular movies like Big and a League of Their Own, and as Laverne DeFazio on the popular sitcom Laverne and Shirley. Tracy was that daughter. Later, she became an actress with her own career and changed her name to Tracy Reiner. Films that she appeared in included A League of Their Own, Apollo 13, and When Harry Met Sally. Rob Reiner became Tracy's father in every way after making the emotional decision to adopt her as his own. Their close relationship has endured over time. After 10 years of marriage, Reiner and Marshall divorced in 1981 due to issues, as is common in Hollywood marriages. However, they continued to respect one another even after their breakup, and their time together remained a significant aspect of their lives. While filming one of his most well-known films, When Harry Met Sally, 1989, Reiner started working on his second great love story. While working on the love comedy that would become a classic, he got to know photographer Michelle Singer. Reiner's art was impacted by their chance encounter, which also resulted in a personal friendship. He actually re-examined the conclusion of the film When Harry Met Sally because of how strong their relationship was. The main couple's reunion was not initially intended to be the film's conclusion. However, Reiner was motivated to alter it after meeting Singer. He provided the film's uplifting and hopeful conclusion, which has since gained widespread recognition. This integration of his personal and professional lives demonstrated the extent to which Singer had influenced him from the start. Reiner and Singer became married in 1989, the year the film was released, after their relationship blossomed rapidly. Together, Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer created a rich and complete family life. Each of their 3 children, along with their spouse, pursued their own artistic endeavors. Jake Reiner, the couple's first son, was born in 1991. Since then, he has worked as an actor in movies like Shock and Awe and as a TV journalist. Their second child, Nick Reiner, was born in 1993 and has used his writing abilities to make movies. He co-wrote the 2015 film Being Charlie, which was a very personal endeavor for the family because it was based on Nick's own struggles with addiction and recovery and was directed by his father. Born in 1997, Romy Reiner, their youngest child, has also discovered her artistic side. As a comedian and actress, she shares her humor and viewpoint with a new audience. Throughout both of his marriages, Rob Reiner's work has been heavily influenced by his family life. Both the stories he told on screen and the way he told them were impacted. His friendships with Michelle Singer and Penny Marshall, as well as his roles as a father to Tracy, Jake, Nick, and Romy, demonstrate how he shaped his work as a director by drawing on his personal experiences, which lends his films heart, warmth, and sincerity. The 78-year-old actor, producer, and director Rob Reiner has spent time with many well-known Hollywood figures. However, he recently decided to discuss James Garner, the adored star of The Rockford Files, whom he had long admired from a distance. Reiner, who is renowned for his candor and regard for his colleagues, admitted that he had not previously discussed Garner much, but that as he grew older and gave it some thought, He felt compelled to give credit where credit was due. In the ever-evolving worlds of television and film, Reiner was greatly influenced by Garner, who was well known for his rugged good looks, sharp wit, and subtle humor. Reiner began by discussing the profound cultural impact of the Rockford Files. When it debuted in the 1970s, the program was more than just another police drama. Garner gave his character Jim Rockford a lot of depth, which made it stand out. James had this way of making you believe he really was Jim Rockford, he stated. He didn't come across as fake. You were not expecting to see a performer in a role. You got the impression that you were witnessing a real person going through a difficult moment. Reiner was well known at the time for playing Meathead on All in the Family. Reiner learned a lot about film acting from Garner's ability to make the character seem so real. Rob Reiner added that Garner's heroic performance demonstrated something novel in television, a hero who wasn't invincible. Rockford wasn't your typical hard-charging investigator who evaded capture. Rather, he frequently suffered setbacks, encountered financial difficulties, and made mistakes, but he always got back up with a smile and a strong will. He wasn't like the tough guys or celebrities you constantly see on television. In Rockford, things got difficult. He was duped. He was unlucky, but it made you love him even more. Reiner stated, "James showed us that being vulnerable can be the best thing about acting." That lesson taught Reiner a lot. As a filmmaker, he would employ those same facts in his own work, concentrating on human stories such as A Few Good Men and When Harry Met Sally. Reiner also admired Garner's reputation outside of the entertainment industry. Hollywood people frequently discussed challenging celebrities or ego conflicts behind the scenes, but Garner was always respected for his professionalism and kindness. Everyone who worked with James said he was a great person. There was no drama or conversation. They simply arrived at work, carried out their duties, and were courteous to everyone. Reiner stated, "That doesn't happen very often in this business." Reiner was raised in the entertainment industry as the son of the renowned comedian Carl Reiner. He learned from Garner's example that greatness was more than just skill. It also had to do with identity. When discussing the Rockford Files' legacy, Reiner emphasized that the show had a significant influence on television narratives for many years to come. Many contemporary detective series, including character-driven series, use the model Garner helped create. Similar to James's, many shows nowadays blend comedy, drama, and real-life issues into a single character. According to Reiner, he made that style possible. Because Garner's work depicted genuine human experience rather than merely adhering to entertainment conventions, he believed it would always be in vogue. However, the most poignant moment was when Reiner acknowledged that, despite their lack of a close friendship, Garner had an impact on him. "I didn't really know James. It was sufficient to observe and learn from him, despite the fact that we were not close. He taught me a lot just by being himself on television," Reiner reflected. "And sometimes that's the best gift another actor can give you." Reiner viewed Garner as a quiet educator whose lessons would endure even after the cameras stopped rolling. In addition to being a TV celebrity, Rob Reiner appeared adamant that James Garner's work be acknowledged as both a source of nostalgia and a significant aspect of American television history by discussing this aspect of his life. By speaking so warmly and clearly, Reiner honored a man who had shaped an era and whose influence is still felt in Hollywood today.